So hello, take two. I had just did a video and I had to come back and do it again because it just went over the 15 minutes. So I need to get this done in under 15 minutes. So here we go. Give me a second. I'm sorry if y'all saw water come out, but anywho, this is a video on the Zurish products, the facial products and the female balancing spray that I did. I think I did a video on it. I'm sure I did. Y'all know my mind is bad. But anywho, if I didn't, I bought some courtesy of S. Kirby. She went to a jazz festival and she know I love Zurish, and she always asks me when she go to the festivals or whatever if I want to get some Zurish because I do like their products, and I wanted to try their facial products because Diva Deb raved about them. Hey girl, go check her out. She's a wealth of information. And I had already been looking at their facial products, but I have a ton of facial products that I needed to finish up before I went and bought more. But with the package deal, I just couldn't pass it up. So one of them is not a facial product, it's a female balancing spray. And Diva Deb had bought this and she was telling me about it, and she swears by this. When I first saw this, I looked and I was like, I read the description, and this was before Diva Deb had said anything about it, but I was like, really? That stuff probably ain't gonna work, and it is $20. So I was like, I ain't even wasting my money on it. But of course, when somebody else tries it and they swears by it, then you like, okay, let me check it out. So that's what I did. So she picked this up for me at the Atlanta Hair Show. Diva Deb did. And did I say it was $20? It's a 2 ounce. And basically it is for the cycle and menopausal female, organic aloe vera juice, Zurish's herbal blend of essential oils, marinated in herbs, organic black willow bark extract, polysorbate made from lauric acid, cleation therapy medicine. They do have some typos on this label. So it says ETA, but I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a typo or what. Citric acid and naturally scented. It has a herbal type of scent, but it goes away once it absorbs, so you don't smell it. The blends of high-quality essential oils makes this balanced spray a most important part of the female world, plus those close to me for years. It has been around for generations. The essential oils in this blend mist will transform the female cycle, PMS, flashing, moods, odor of any plus every age group of women. Cycle females, you spray on the abdomen or core daily until product is finished, then just before and during cycle only. Menopausal females, whenever needed, especially before bed, spray in midsection, the abdomen area or pulse point on the neck, and let it absorb. I kind of rub it in because it'll drip. I had to stop using this. I used this for about 5 days, and the reason I had to stop using this was because it caused me to break out in hives. I'm not sure in the 5 days if it was really working. I'm not menopausal, but I do have hormone issues because I had a hysterectomy and I had my left ovary removed. So I do have some of the symptoms that menopausal women have, but I'm not menopausal. Diva Deb did ask me, was I sleeping better? And I think I was sleeping better because I was just taking my butt to bed earlier. But I'm not really sure if it helped with moods, because that is the area where my hormones kick in, is that my mood is up and down. You know, my hormone levels may be up and down. You know, it makes you grouchy and don't want to be bothered, and you know, and all of that stuff. Not so much the hot flashes. I don't have hot flashes. I may feel sometimes a little warmer. You know, in the winter my husband may freeze to death, but you know, other than that, I don't have like gotta get butt naked, sweat dripping from from my body, hot flashes. But I will say the day that I did not use it, it was a really bad day. Well, that morning anyway. I was really tired, and I did actually, I don't think I went to bed that late, but I was really tired. I had to get up early because I had to go take my car in to be fixed and serviced. I am going on vacation. And a couple of months back, a lady hit the back of my car and dented up my bumper, handing something to her daughter in the back seat. So, and I never got it fixed, so I had to take it in to finally get it fixed. I actually kind of forgot about it, but my husband was like, "You gonna get that car fixed before you go on vacation." But anywho, so I had to stop using it. So I can't really say if it works or not. I guess it do. Like I said, Diva Deb, she swears by that stuff. She'd probably buy this stuff by the gallon if she could. But anywho, so if you are having any type of woman problems, even we all get them PMS and all of that stuff, give it a try. I mean, it's worth giving it a try. But my skin gets like that sometimes, and I do have urticaria, so it just did not work. But anywho, on to the facial products now. This is the Zurish Gentle Touch Facial Cleanser. It's an 8 ounce. On their site, this is probably about $15 or $20. I'm not quite sure. This is all you really need, maybe a little bit less, but y'all know I can be a bit heavy-handed. I like to have a thick layer on my skin. So I use about this much, and I scoop it out with my spoon. I already had it scooped because I had did a video and it kind of went over, so I'm doing it again. So that's why. This is what it looks like. Really. And basically it says Gentle Touch Facial Cleanser, Green Tea Botanicals, Fresh Aloe, and Cucumber Puree. What does it have in it? You would go on to the site to read the ingredients because I really need to get going with this video, and I have 2 more to talk about. But it's an extra gentle, botanical rich facial cleanser, wonderful for even the most sensitive and porous skin. Not only anti-inflammatory with great skin firming properties, but contain botanicals rich in vitamins, minerals, and enzymes, essential for strong cell growth and repair. Now, when I first started using this, I was just putting it on, massaging it in, and I would rinse it right off. But when I really sat down to really read the back of it, it says that you apply it to your face a dime-sized amount with your fingertips. I don't use my fingertips until I get it on my face. I just put it in the palm of my hand and rubbing it, and then I start using my fingertips. But you leave it on for like a minute or 2. And if you want extra cleansing, you leave it on for a couple of minutes more. So that's what I do. I do leave it on. I do my face first, and then I go in and I brush my teeth, or I do whatever else I need to do when I'm putting it on. And I let it sit, and then I take it off, or I let it sit, and then once I let it sit and I'm ready to remove it, I get my Clarisonic out and do my Clarisonic routine, and then I rinse it right off. My throat keep getting dry, I'm sorry, but I do like this. It is gentle. I have not had a problem with it. It's not drying at all. When I first used this and I let my skin dry, y'all know I have this little test that I do to see how much ash comes up on the face after using it. And I go like this, you know, just to stretch the skin. And it was no ashiness. My skin was dried out or whatever. So this is a plus. Now, I will say with their preservatives, I was told by S. Kirby that they use like a preservative similar to what they use in wax. She can kind of chime in on that if she watches this video, which I'm probably sure she will. and she will chime in on that. She is also a wealth of information. Unfortunately, she's not on YouTube. But so that's the cleanser. I do like it. It is gentle. It doesn't dry my face out. It cleanses very well. And I don't have anything bad. She also said, as Kirby, was that their products last from 9 to 10 months because of the preservatives that they use. So I would not suggest hoarding this. I don't even know. I probably won't even finish this in 9 to 10 months. And I did order another package because Kirby went to, she did another festival this weekend. So I may have to share some of this with my kids or something. But anywho, on to this toner. This toner is all of that in a bag of chips.com, .org, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love this stuff. You can use this from face to toes, all over your body. It's basically witch hazel, cucumber seed, and peel botanical extracts, sandalwood, and chamomile floral waters. I've been wanting to try the facial products from Zurish for a while, but I had a ton that I needed to use, especially soaps. And because they're a little pricey, they are pricey, hell. I think an 8-ounce toner is $20. This is $25 for 2 ounces. So I really didn't need that stuff. I needed to use up what I have. But Diva Deb, she got to using it before me, and of course, she sold me on it. I had to try it. And again, S. Kirby called me, was like, you want some Zurish? I said, yep, give me that facial package. And it was done. But basically, it's one of nature's best astringents. She's not lying. There's probably no better tonic or toner for skincare preparations. She's not lying. 100% witch hazel, no alcohol added, used everywhere. This creation reduces and eliminates irritation, breakouts, razor bumps, burns, swelling, dark marks all over the body with its cooling effects. She's not lying. Vitamin B complex, folic acid, vitamin C, and beta carotene for problematic and acne-prone skin. Cleans, tones, and heals everywhere on your body, even personal areas. Get rid of excessive oil, bacteria, odor under the skin and close to those pores. This stuff does everything that it says it does. I had a rash on my eyelid right here. I'm thinking it was, I don't know if it was something that I was using. I've been using the same products for months, but it could be my allergies, just coming out. I'm not sure, but it was getting kind of worse, and it was red and itchy, and it had been there for about a month. Day one of me using this, by the next day, I can tell that the redness is still kind of a tad bit red, but it's just about gone. But the first day after using this, I could tell the redness lighten up, and it was literally going away. So I think hormonally I'm going through something, because I've been getting a lot of little breakouts, little red bumps. And so I started spraying this on the bumps. Diva Dad told me that her son used it for his razor bumps, and it worked. So I started spraying it on, the bumps that I was getting, and I sprayed it under my arms. I do think that it helps to cut down on the bacteria that grows under your arms to help with the stinkiness. It does not take away the stinkiness completely, but it did take away whatever bumps that I had coming. It zapped it. As soon as I seen them coming, I sprayed this on my legs, arms, and it zapped those bumps away just like that. By the next day, they were gone. Oh yeah. And on top of that, the skin looks smooth. Oh my goodness. This stuff is good. When I'm telling you, you won't buy another toner again. Yeah. It's worth, this one was $10 if you bought it at the show, but online they sell the bigger one for $20, and it's 8 ounce. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't do nothing else, and if you don't get nothing else for your face or your body, you better run out and get this toner. And then the last one is this Age Defense Facial and Neck Serum. Again, this is another one that will